It was good, everybody. It's me, the dominant 31007 Bows, founder of the USA South, the one nicknamed One Bow above all Southern hospitality, which is my regional superpower gift exclusively made in Vallejo, where the original crest service was at when the population started in California. I'm the first Louisianan. In my birth state, Louisiana, staking claim to make sure the Bows founder title is mine, so can also be a Crest family founder in USA history. This is still the 25th anniversary year of Southern Hospitality Y2K. And don't believe the clickbait. I'm not a romper room gang founder. And I'm bringing you some EA college football, getting ready for the real next year's coming up in like I think June. Y'all gotta be ready. Let's see what they talking about. Fearless. Georgia took an L to Texas A&M. Player of the league, 12 catches to the week game. Blue Devils and the Auburn Tigers. Ohio State and Nebraska. Did all my recruiting already off thing off camera. You go. Let's see who's on the Heisman watch. We finally got somebody on the Heisman watch. It's Harmon Berry, an offensive player. I think I've had defensive players, but never offensive player on the Heisman. And what else is here? Coach abilities, coach contracts. We are coach contract going. 5 wins were safe for now at 88%. Have one injury. The defensive tackle, gap specialist, senior. Says he's out 21 weeks. That's like the end of his season, basically. Yeah, basically. All right, let's get to the game. Wait, make sure 1 second. And All American. This is the game. LSU, Kentucky, we're playing in Kentucky.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The LSU Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. I've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. LSU do. It always does when they're really good moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Smith takes the handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Rides the back on the option, the give. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield. It's O'Neal. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with the pick.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job. Dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Off-play action on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
You see your boy
Man
break out
down
like
on the
that.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I'm one bow above all Southern hospitality. They're going to have to take the other nicknames since they ain't doing it for their families and they family originating city before I. I'm the 31007 Bows founder in the South.
So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot. Now dealing with a 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Takes the handoff. It's Wilcox. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snares it outside, it's Parker.
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
Wants to throw, it's O'Neal. Quarterback just flat, missed him, incomplete.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit, and it's going to set up third down.
Got it in the middle, it's Parker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
4th and short. I already called my third down play, knowing I was going for it on 4th down. So you better believe I got the play locked and loaded. We're going for it on 4th down.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid...
Next!
And some defensive backs
The
just
next.
finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing right. That pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage.
Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down. Backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Parker. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's a hit. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilcox. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. All down at the 18-yard line, a solid return after that interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best in the country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources
On Southern hospitality that's taken by Jakeem Jackson. 2 interceptions today.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out. Stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Rides the back and leaves him. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's taking the shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's O'Neal. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
This offense starts deep in a hole. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He takes it at the 45.
All right, let's do something with the ball, guys.
Going to get it up around midfield. He'll be
You
down
got me.
at the 49-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the
31-007
field.
Bows found in
From
the
the
south.
gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to
So
hand
let's
the
try
ball
and
off to my
get
running
in
back
this end zone.
10, 15
Bring
times
the
a game.
score up.
Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. The give to the fullback. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about the run play on 4th and 3 to 4? A lot of times you see that's a pass play nowadays. They run the football, they stick to what they do well, they know where the first down marker is, and they get the first down.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. And the returner goes down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, LSU.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with the back. There he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half.
When they try to use me to be something that makes me nothing in life but makes them great, because I'm already on a great path of what I wanted to achieve in life, but they still want to use me. So what I want to achieve in life is turned around to trash, and I'm garbage, and I'm nothing. And they think I need to care about them. I don't. I don't care about them because they try to make me a nobody for what I've
Man,
already
you talk about
accomplished.
being down at the half.
I don't
What's one
care if
thing I
they
need
go
to
to
do?
jail,
I
prison
got to
forever,
protect my
because all they
quarterback.
do
In
is
the
try to
first
use me to be
series here
something
now, you're getting your
that
quarterback
ruins
hit
what I'm
and taken
currently
to
at
the
today
ground. This
or where I
offense
want to be.
has to protect that dude at all costs.
31-007, the first Louisianan.
On the run, and he'll slide
So
to avoid the
I
big
don't really
hit.
care what happens to him.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to
I don't
make
care what
really
happens
good
to him.
decisions. There's a
They didn't
great
care about me
example.
or
He didn't see
anything
anybody open
until
downfield. He didn't
one
hesitate
bow
for
above
1
all
second.
Southern
He
hospitality, and
put
they
his
barely
head
even cared
down,
about my
and
first
he took
tattoos ever.
off and went running.
He lofts
So
it
once again, no, I
high
don't
and
care
deep
about
down the
them.
left side.
I'm not going to be
And they
supporting
can't
them
hook up
because
on the
whatever
big
I do to
play, and
support
that
them,
brings up
I
a
can't do
4th
myself.
down.
I have to be
Kentucky
something
sends
that
out the
makes me
punting unit.
totally
He'll
deleted
try
what
to
I've
really
become
get
today.
into this one.
And it's what I want to be as a 31-007. So, not even no, never.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard
They can't say no
line.
longer. It's always been never.
LSU will dive into the
It's
playbook
not
here
no
on
longer.
offense.
It's always never.
Back to pass, it's O'Neal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks.
Oh, he's got some space. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Back to pass. It's O'Neal. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Quick release by the QB. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Jet sweep to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Punt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. The give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Dead center perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. This one's complete.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's O'Neal. Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Parker. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Kentucky 6.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the...
Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff to the single running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta
And
use the
he
back.
knocked out.
All right, I'm back. As I was saying, yeah, I'm
Down
not
the middle.
in any Bible
They're set to kick it
colors
off, and
or
this crowd
Quran
about
colors
ready to
family.
get behind them.
I'm in the USA Code family. So that's a violation of ethnic rights and culture
From
genocide.
inside the 10.
I'm
Here
trying
he
to constantly
comes.
in the
Nice job
USA
executing
family
all of the assignments as they
in
put a
the United
stop
States
to
of
that
America.
return at the
When
22.
anything foreign.
LSU will dive
That's
into
a
the playbook
violation of
here
ethnic
on
rights and culture
offense.
genocide.
After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Bringing the heat. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and
turning it on. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, and especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physical.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed to
Snatch.
on that return, but
Snatch. I think there's like 3 by the same person.
And he can fill up
Jakeem Jackson, the 3rd interception of one game. 5 in the season. This is the 6th game, and he got 3 in this one game.
His name over and over again.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. There we go. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. caught in the backfield. It's Wilcox. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got the 1st down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Zimmerman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Zimmerman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. They've reeled off.
Look how he doing this. See, look how he doing this.
Bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a
I don't
great
even
way
know
to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of
if it
business,
was
building momentum.
not only a
This
bad
squad
quarterback last
continues to
season, but
climb
also
up the
Camden,
ranks. They're getting
the
better,
halfback
they're
getting
getting more
injured.
respect.
But
6-0
this
is
season
the
is way
best start
different.
you could have, Palmer,
Way
but they're looking
different.
for more.
It's been really fun watching this team
Picked up
to
this
get up to this point. So
quarterback
much
from
talent.
another
They've got
college. Like I
great
usually just
coaching.
get the
I
high
feel like
school
they can
guys,
keep that zero in
but
the
I did
loss
what do
column
they
all season
what do
long.
you call it?
If they keep
When you get a college like person from another college, but it's not like the high school passport or transfer or something like that. I'm gonna look at it. Hold up, let me go to recruiting. Let's see if we picked up anybody feeling like being in the squad. Okay, we lost people. We lost Jalen James. He don't want to be on the squad. Jalen James don't want to be on the squad. Darius Brown, we didn't make his top 3, and he went to Alabama, and we didn't make his top 3 either. Oh no, yeah, we are. Why does it say we? Oh, we got locked up, but we're in the top 3. Oh, okay, we got locked up. I guess they're going with the top 2, but we lost these people. We lost a gap specialist, a elusive route runner, a lurker, and cover specialist. Strong safety. Now we got to find replacements for them for the season's done. Jakeem Jackson, 3 INTs, 2 defensive touchdowns. Yeah, I got him at the transfer portal. So let's see. We just lost players. Let's see who we got. The wide receiver, elusive route. Defensive tackle, gap specialist, Will Lurker, and strong safety coverage. Okay, we need another defensive tackle. So we got to find a gap specialist, a Will Lurker. Let's see, cornerback. We don't need a cornerback. Right tackle, don't need a right tackle. Sam, don't need one. Will, nope, nope. No. Mark, no. Thumper, no. Let's see.
Bluetooth disconnected.
You're a hella real tourist to a foreigner. Hella real tourist to a foreigner. The foreigners, you the hell of the realest tourist I ever heard of in the United States of America. You're the realest tourist born to a foreigner in the United States of America. Born. Let's keep happy that you're the realest tourist and foreigners look up to you. Don't let the foreigners down. No matter how many countrymen it costs you and countrywomen it costs you, don't let the foreigner down. You gotta be a tourist. Gotta be a tourist one. Don't let the foreigners down. You right. I didn't need anybody. I'm born in Louisiana. I already got my own Southern hospitality. The rest I chose to claim into the 31007 family. You didn't pick that for me. You're not even a tattoo artist. So once again, I didn't need you to pick what I chose to claim into. And of course, I'm already born in Louisiana. I don't need your Southern hospitality. You're not my 31007 elder, so you're basically just a headache with nothing left to do in your own life. I didn't need you to become what I am today. You're not my 31007 elder, and I'm already born in Louisiana. I don't need to drop out of your bitch ass Southern hospitality. I generate my own. That's what I do, and that's why I do that in Vallejo, California. Because I don't need yours. You can't even get the 31007 what would a pager do part looking like me. Yes, it's good enough. Yeah, whatever you say, hero. You can't wait till you're used. Be used by some bum who ain't got more experience at 31007 than you. Ain't your 31007 elder. You don't need a regional because you're already born in that region. But swears without them you wouldn't be shit. And you handle that how you feel like it. And as it still tried to talk to me by insulting me to control that we'll be friends someday through insults. If I ever pulled up at a person next to me, as a person next to me, they won't go that way. No, no, I'm not doing anything for you. Go tell your foreigner to do it. Go tell your foreigner to do it. Go tell your foreigner to do it. Who cares? Go tell your foreigner to do it. time. We got two regular season. These guys got 5 points altogether. Let's see where we get some points from. Okay. Top one. Well, we're sure something. Be in nobody life. Actually, be a goddamn musician. Probably an action movie star because I believe in physically gifted than vocally gifted. Who's coming up? Happened week 7. 5 already happened. Tennessee, we just did that one. 7, week 10, 7, week 10, week 10, week 12, week 10, week 12. So 5's already happened. 5, 5. Hmm. Hmm. Takes me 20. Or 20 weeks. 20, let's see. How much is schedule? 20, 19. Might as well put on my name for reserve. I'm gonna see what happens when I do that. All right, thanks for coming through, guys. Catch you another time. Like.